Hi, beautiful Virgo. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Yes, old comers. I cut it off finally. It was so bad, and I finally made it to somebody that changed this whole situation. I'm still getting used to it. Old comers, newcomers, you have no idea that I had really, really long hair that sort of never ended. But now it does. Anyway, I'm getting used to it. It's still me, and I just want to say there's so many different changes that is going on, and I'm just keep changing with the weather right now. So today probably you would have been used to me doing sort of a love reading, chopping it up to a general and then a love reading. But I just feel like there's constant change, and this love is not boy meets girl anymore, boy meets boy or girl meets girl, whatever. But it's more like, okay, we're coming into the love vibration, and I'm more and more interested in sort of seeing where we're going as a collective and as an awakening species, and that's where my main focus is going to be. So I hope you enjoy that, Virgo. So let's see what's going on for you. I've added a little addition here today, which is the fairy cards. For some reason I wanted them to come play. So it's going to be for the month of mid-month August until mid-month September of 2021. We're going to first get an overview and then go deeper into the message. And then I even have an extension where we go even deeper. But you will have enough time here to see if this is your reading or not. What can we give Virgo here, please, on their journey? Light. And new beginnings. Light and new beginnings. We've come full circle in the old, for sure. This is an upgrade. We're stepping into the light. Number 1 is a new beginning. Number 9 is an ending. So we're basically just learning as we go. But we're learning as we go is what I'm getting in the new energy. And coming into, so this is basically the world card. So it's like you're ending an old cycle, and you're very happy to end the old cycle, and we're coming in, you're summoning something up. Like you've come full circle here with the number 0, and we have a new beginning. You're stepping onto the new earth. You're very prepared for it. I feel like you're really, really ready to make this change or make this shift within you and without you. If that makes any sense. Yeah, just immediately just clarify this light card here for Virgo, please. Wow. It's talking a lot. So we're started with 4 of Michael, which is basically you've been working on your energy centers in your body, your chakra system. And I feel like this is, when you're sitting down in brown like that, for me, that is balance. And this is what it's all about, coming into pure balance within yourself. And it says insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. There's something that talks about just reconnect with nature, reconnect with I see these creatures here in nature, it's like you will be out walking in nature and think of it as that's a real tree, and that's a rock, and that's a stick, and so forth. And it's like, but if you really pay attention, I see this creature right here. Like there's something that stands out. There's like mystical beings there of the forest. So maybe some of you guys, Virgo, already have seen these, or you just feel nature to be this mystical place. And it is. It's such a life force. It's such a life force, nature, and to just reconnect with that. So it feels like once you're in nature, you really, really need reconnect with yourself. You really come into balance with yourself. You can really rest when you're in nature. So whatever you can do to fix that, Virgo, however you can, if you can truly get out in nature and just reconnect with nature and just hug a tree or whatever, or just sort of walk around barefoot in the grass outside of wherever you live, If it's just pavement everywhere and it's just, it's a hurdle to just get to nature, go within. Just sit in quiet meditation and close your eyes and just pretend that you're in this great green lush forest. And it's forest, it's a connection with your heart. It's Michael's. It's all about making that happen. Not just knowing about it, not knowing that the forest is good for you, nature is good for you, not knowing that meditation is good for you, but to actually execute it. And not once in a, I'm going to out my mom here a little bit and just say, she will have her up and downs, and she will just get into a situation where she feels like, okay, and now I need to really meditate. And she'll meditate for maybe 2 or 3 days. 4 if I'm kind. And then she'll say, it doesn't work. 4 days of eternity. 4 days compared to eternity. Hey, it's nothing. So just sit it out and just have the repetition. It's like pure commitment is like let go and let God, basically. Pure surrender. Just give it up. Committing to something is equally as much, and to just say, okay, this is what I'm doing. No matter what, this is what I'm doing. And it's not like you've made a choice to meditate even though you hated it from the beginning, or even though you knew this is really bad. This is not you sort of sitting down making a commitment to just drink 1 liter of pure alcohol every day, or this is not you sitting down saying, okay, from now on, I'm going to make a commitment. I'm going to smoke 20 cigarettes. You probably have some sort of like idea that those are not good for you. It's not that. You know in the heart of hearts that meditation is good for you. You know taking a walk in nature is good for you. So it's like once you make the decision, you feel inspired to do so, and then comes the next day and it's like, I don't want to go, But then to have a little bit of discipline, I'm always the one to say, don't go if you don't feel like it. It has to be an innate, like coming from the inside. But you only have to have that innate inside feeling the first time you get it, and then understand that the repetition of it is what's going to get you there or in here, if that makes any sense. But you seem to be doing it, and it shows that you will feel really, really good once you connect with nature, once you connect with the forest, because that's where you raise up, or in meditation, that's where you raise or rise up the quickest into lighter vibration, where you can now, it's not just about getting higher into higher vibration, it's to put yourself in a situation inside your body that you're able to harness the higher energy, if that makes sense. Like there's this high vibing energy all around us all the time. It's not like it all of a sudden disappeared here and now because it's here, you should incorporate it. It has always been here. But what are you doing to be able to have that energy be absorbed by you, if that makes sense? Like to be felt through each and every cell. If the cells are closed off because you're living in pavement, you're so stressed out, and you're sort of constantly on your phone or whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter how much light surrounds you, you will not be able to sort of incorporate that. So there's something also about once you sit in meditation, or once you go out in nature, once you connect with or reconnect with the forest, you have a much better chance at really be able to utilize the higher energy. And then comes the page of Gabriel. So this is like, the page for me is like new energy, new messages coming in, is literally turning the page from one place to another, and to just sort of have, okay, this is where I'm coming from and this is where we're going. And in terms of the light, it literally is in terms of the light. Like you're turning your page so that we can come into, there's something about just reaching higher light at this moment on your path. It says follow your passion. You're ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. That's awesome. I still not used that. I'm just figuring this hairdo out. We have a little bit of the same here as we had for Leo. I just want to say I started with Leo here today again. because we're still in Leo season. And then next time I'm going to do your readings, we have sort of, I think we have entered into Virgo season, and then I will start with your signs and continue to do it in that order. So we have divine guidance number 5, and we have decision that comes out right next to that with number 15. There's it's like you're taking order right now, and it's not like there's somebody else sitting up there on a, you know, high cloud, like God sitting there on a cloud looking down on you, giving you orders on what to do. This is you giving yourself orders. This is your inner being. This is spirit, like giving you order. So it's you giving yourself direction on where to go right now, and it's all about releasing the past and releasing what holds you back. So this divine guidance is sort of nudging you on right now to just release everything and anything that is sort of standing in the way of you to reach this higher light at this point. To come into this new, and I don't think it's, well, if there is a decision is about whether to dare to release what you feel in your heart, you know you should release. If there's a romantic partnership, if there's a coworker, if there's a business situation, if there's a family member, even a habit, you know, when you stand there in the cupboard and you're choosing what to eat, you know, the one thing that stands out to you that like you should take this one, but instead you go for the other thing. That's a choice. It's a choice to go with your higher path, or a choice to sort of hold you back. And I'd strongly suggest that you go with a higher path right now, because that's where we're being nudged, everyone right now. And there's something, I mean, that's probably easier to like, okay, so should I go for the cookie or should I go for the strawberry? Right now, the strawberry has higher vibration, although it's quite low because it's still red. But anyway, long story short, it's like, yeah, that's going to be probably an easier choice for you, or somebody is really deep into it, but probably an easier choice for you than to let go of a romantic partner. It's like you just share your whole life with this person. But there's something to it there, that there's a decision to be made to let go of what stands in your way, to be able to heighten your vibration, to get more into the lighter side of you, to the light side of you. I'm getting something with like a clean out in the basement as well. So there could be like, this is very detailed, but there could be somebody that is thinking about like, that stuff is still standing there in the basement or in the attic, but for some reason I'm getting the basement right now. So it's like the lower vibration that sort of holds you back a little bit to move forward into a lighter, brighter future. It could literally be that you have heavier, like there's energy attached to certain things certain items in your home or in your basement that is sort of just, it's crowded and it's like a busy energy. It clogs you down a little bit. It really would serve you to clear that out from your basement, and even if it's in the attic, like it's very metaphorical. So even like wherever it is, or just go through your house where you sort of look at every single thing. Does it bog you down? Like, does it lower you as you watch it? I wouldn't keep it in the house. I would get rid of it. Give it to better needing people. What? Okay. And then we have the new beginnings here. I'm going to clarify the new beginning. For Virgo, please. It's all about releasing the heavier stuff around you, in and around you, that doesn't serve the light. It doesn't serve the higher light and where you're going. And it's almost like you're preparing yourselves or preparing your body for a higher transmitting energy. Like it's a higher transmitting energy, and for you to be able to receive it, you sort of have to clear or clean yourself out, if that makes sense. So this new beginning, how can we Clarify that for Virgo, please. With the Chariot card. There's success here where it's strong movement forward. You're so ready to step onto this new earth, to get this new energy, to get moving in the new. So if there's anyone that feels a little bit stuck right now, listen to that divine guidance, like listen to your inner intuition, or if that's the only thing that it takes right now for you to sort of move into a lighter and brighter side, get into meditation, get out in nature, or whatever else that sort of, that you know you will feel lighter as you do it. Go do that now, because there's so much movement forward here. And 7 to me is like it's a completion. On the 7th day he rested. It's like we don't have to do anything in particular anymore to sort of have, the momentum has already picked up speed. You're already, like, we're closing down the old cycle and we're already stepping onto the new one. It's not like we're closing down the old and now we're going to sit down and figure out how to get to sort of a new place. This new place has already started to sort of pick up momentum and pick up speed, and you want to get along for the ride. It's a new beginning, and it's a successful beginning. And the only thing I feel here is that there's some people that you're resisting it in nature a little bit, and what really could help you in moving forward is meditation or just reconnection with nature. You heard me in the past, this is sort of dying out a little bit, so that's interesting. But you heard me in the past saying that if unicorns and peacocks shows up, I find it so funny because I've been talking about these peacocks forever, and I just feel like peacocks are showing up everywhere right now. It's even a network that's called the Peacock Network, whatever. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, so unicorns and peacocks are my indicator that a soulmate connection is around you. So let's see if more of that comes out, because we have a white and a black unicorn here. But the major thing is that we're having success in moving forward. There's a next step here that is just, you just really want this next level, this next move into this new beginning. And it's all about stepping into the light. It's all about coming into the lighter and brighter place within yourself. Chariot. Okay. And then we're going to let the fairies talk a little bit. So what does the fairies have to say about this situation? All of a sudden started to feel like I have a sore throat, and you know, sore throat doesn't just jump on you like that, so that is not mine. So if somebody is having a sore throat right now, you're just clearing out your throat, you just like just constantly just feel like there's something there. To me, this is a part of this shift or this change, that when you resist a little bit, like even the smallest of resistance, you probably have noticed that, you know, when we were younger, at least when I was younger, I could sort of dwell in tough times, in drama, in hardship. I could be for weeks in sort of lower vibration and just really love it. Being a drama queen that I was. And nothing really big sort of would happen. I could like wallow around in misery. So nothing really big would happen. Yeah, well, misery would happen, and that's not good. But I mean, like in the past, where we had a little bit of lower vibration, is like not too much, is like what Abraham Hicks is saying. So Abraham says, like, if you're in a car and you drive that car 5 miles per hour into a tree, nothing much will happen. You won't feel that. But if you're in the same car and you drive it in 100 and you hit the same tree, you're going to feel that one. So the tree is not different. Like the misery or the stuff around you is not different. It's just that you have picked up speed. You have raised your vibration to a place where you're in such high speed right now. So if if anytime, it doesn't even have to be a tree now, if a freaking branch of a tree sort of comes in your way and you're 100 miles per hour in your speed and your vibration, like you're going to feel it. And that's why it doesn't take much now. Like when you sort of dip down into any sort of negative stuff, or if you just, this big shift is happening, this movement that I feel here with the light, like coming into a lighter position for you. And with these horses and the chariot, like on such a move forward, and it feels like you're ready on some level. You have come full circle in the old and you're ready to step onto the new earth. If you just resist it a tiny little bit, like with that branch on the tree going 100 miles an hour, you're going to feel it. And there's the throat. Like there's the, but it doesn't have to be bigger than that. It is just you resisting this change a little bit. But because you're in such high vibration already, this little resistance manifests as an illness or as a sickness in your body. So I would just put my foot down. I would be as clear as I possibly could in this transformation in your life. And I would just be as authentic and real as I could possibly be. And you'll see that this is going to let go. This is speaking your truth. Okay. What for Virgo here from the fairies? It's so interesting. As soon as I've sort of spoken the truth, as soon as I've revealed something or like shared something that I feel, like immediately it just lets go. And I know then that it wasn't mine. Okay, they just want to show you this and that's it. The Emperor with the world in the hand and then love in the other. So, wow. It has been so much about this. Number 4 itself is about the heart, and it's laying a new foundation for yourself. We have the world in one hand, and then the other that is so bright is the heart. It just shines. So we're done with the old world, and we're coming in the love vibration. I talked about the love vibration for Leo as well, and that's what you're ready for. You're stepping onto this new earth, but you're coming from a love perspective more than anything else. Wow. I'm going to move into the extension and see what else I can find there for you. So if you feel like, yeah, this is my reading, you're so welcome to the extension. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching and listening, Virgo. I hope to see you back soon, guys. Bye.